What access did you have? And earlier on in the messaging, you said the general queue was photo, memes, text messages, instant messenger. So you guys were able to see what's being said in the instant messenger and text messages, or no?
Yes.
Also, whatever we post there and we're communicating, you see all of it?
Yes, absolutely.
Everything that's communicated here, if you wanted to see all of it, you can easily see it.
Yes.
And
yes.
You have access to who? Like, is there levels of clearance on who you have access to? Want to be able to go see, let me see if this one guy I don't like, let me see what he stands for. I'm going to go see what this guy's saying to this person here. Could you do that, or was there limitations to what they sent to you?
No. In the general queue, there were limitations. Where I was, there were not.
Were you ever tempted to see some conversations of people that were higher ups, or no?
I was tempted, yes, but not specifically higher ups. I have to be honest, politics isn't my thing. I was more curious about seeing what my cousin was saying up in Georgia. But if I have to be honest,
imagine like my cousin doesn't like me.
I'm not a political person, even though when I was in Cognizant, it was very political in there, but I'm just not much of a politics person to begin with.
And you know what's the unique thing about talking to you? You're very sincere. You're just like, this is who I am. This is what I'm doing. Were you, again, I don't even know, like, what do you know about shadow banning that we don't know about? You know, like, you know, when you see sometimes you create content and all of a sudden you're like, wait a minute. Like, you'll see videos that are momentum. And typically when a video's momentum goes away, it's typically a drop off like this. Right? And it goes away. It's just kind of how it works. I've been doing this for a long time. We got a few billion views total online. But sometimes you would see video goes like this, and then sometimes it just goes, boom. That's not possible for a video to do that. There's got to be something that automatically brings it down 90% within a second. What is shadow banning something that's a real thing that's taking place? And who behind closed doors is moderating who they don't want to get exposure and who they want to get exposure?
So the whole process about shadow banning is what they're trying to do is content that they feel is either offensive, controversial, or any sort of content that is just they feel like will cause real world harm. They will tend to try to stop it before it becomes too viral. So they don't want it to become a viral message. They don't want it to go mainstream. So they usually just try to cut it off right at that tipping point, right before it would become viral or mainstream. The people that focus on that type of content were not in Cognizant. They were with the Facebook queue in general. They were the ones that actually worked with Facebook itself. But for shadow banning, as I said before, it was very much that they were just trying to cut off things that were trying to almost on the verge of being viral. There were things that could range from hate speech. There were things that could range from political ideology. They could range from things that could be misinformation about medical uses, medical diagnostics. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people have seen everything go along with the COVID-19 response and how Facebook has been working with that. So it's just things that are going and they're on the verge of being viral, but they have not quite made it yet. They just kind of cut it off right then and there before it gets to that point.
So if you like this little short clip from an interview I did, click over here to watch the entire interview. And please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.